goodness. Did we do this last week? It feels like forever ago. Who we had. We're different than other sports shows in the country. All these other bronies tell you who's going to win, what's the score going to be, who's going to do the best, and then they come back and they're like, oh, well, everything I said was wrong, and this is why. Or they won't even say it. They'll just move on to the next one. Not this show. We let you know exactly who we had. Ooh. I don't know how to score this one yet. As I looked over the results earlier this morning, I feel bad about myself right off the bat because if I would have agreed with you guys, we would have moved our overall all-agreeing record to 14 wins on 2024. However, I went against you guys, and I was like, how am I going to go against the Yanks again this weekend? I'm taking the Yanks, and I was wrong. You guys were right. You both had the Red Sox. Dominating performance except for that middle game where Ben Rice and those 3 home runs kind of showed up to play. But the Red Sox stock, I'd buy that. The Yankees stock, I'd sell that.
It's low.
Very low.
Sell.
There's another thing I was thinking of, and I know Bob Nightingale kind of said it there. Or maybe it was you. One of you guys said he's putting out the lineup as soon as he's told to put out the lineup, and he's done everything.
I said that, yeah.
Everything that the company wants him to do. I was just thinking, like, you know, the Yankee hater out there.
Did I send you the Aaron Boone bingo card?
Yes, you did. Can we go over that real quick? Because I love some of. What is the you knows? Is that you knows just has to be the free square? What about? So, bingo card, whenever Aaron Boone is on the post game, I'm guessing, there's a bingo card out there that you can play with your friends that he is saying some of the catchphrases over and over again.
We're turning the corner.
Oh, that's one of my faves.
We had some good at-bats.
Oh, some of those foul balls, exit velocities, just exactly what we're looking for.
I mean, this one is, this isn't really, this is on the nail of the head here.
What?
Judgy is close. That was in April when he was struggling.
He was telling you the truth.
Last two months, he has been just amazing.
Is this one in there? He's just a really good baseball player.
No!
I love that one. That's one of my favorite Aaron Boone quotes.
I mean, he was slamming his hand down on the table recently. We control our own destiny. We have to play better.
We're savages.
We're in a good position.
I like that one.
Mechanics were just a tick off.
Yeah. I like getting close. That's one of his faves. Like he'll throw that on Gleyber Torres a lot. And Volpe.
We got to be better.
Yeah, it's on us as a coaching staff.
Of course.
We got to be better. Players got to be better.
We're capable.
Hot dog sales got to be better.
We got to continue to fight. It's right in front of us. We can turn it around. I mean, listen, they're not an awful baseball team. They've had an awful 3 weeks, but it's throughout that 3 weeks, it's been some real bonehead stuff, bad base running, bad defense,
bad at bats,
bad managerial mistakes. And a lot of people, and I do agree with this, Alex Cora outmanages Boone every time they play each other.
Yeah.
And it's not just with, how you're making the lineup and stuff like that. It's really at the end of games, getting the matchups you want, using your bullpen correctly.
Cutter Crawford game plan, 7 innings, bullpen perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfectly done. It did affect my favorite Yankee over the weekend. We were wondering how many home runs Aaron Judge would have at this point when we come back on Monday.
How did he do?
Now, this would include Wednesday, this would include Thursday, this would include Friday and Saturday and last night. So 5 games.
5 games.
And I was thinking, wow, 5 games. This guy's on such a tear. He was at 32 at that point. And Kurt said he's going to get 1 to 33. You said 34. He's going to get 2. I said he's going to get 4, 36. Blanked.
He hit 2 balls straight up last night.
He's getting there. He's getting close.
He's getting close. Judgy's close.
Judgy is close.
Judgy the whale is close.
I just hate when this crap is affecting my dude because, like, the lineup is the thing. Whoever.
But, I mean,
I'm throwing him trash no matter what. But if there's somebody on base, somebody on second, then you can't.
But what's crazy is now you're saying don't pitch to Rafi. We're not going to pitch to Devers. Really, Devers hit some balls that were well thrown. I mean, this guy's hitting
Way off the
really
plate. That second home
tough
run way
balls
off the
to hit. You know what's funny? I did happen to go back in time and watch the Pride of the Yankees and Gary Cooper. And
Inspiration.
Lou Gehrig learns how to hit by hitting a sledgehammer and bending his wrists more, right? And I'm watching these guys and I'm going, maybe you should watch the Pride of the Yankees. Maybe you should watch some of the old timers like Lou Gehrig and Babe Ruth and some of those cats and how they hit, because honestly, they went outside. They went, and then I watched Ken Griffey Jr. They had a whole special on him today. And he said, I went from the 375 in left center to 375 in right center. And I just tried to square up balls. The ones I pulled were on the inner half. The ones I hit the other way were on the outer half. I mean, real simple and simplistic stuff. You know, when you're just listening, you know, God, who's the dude with the Phillies that I always screw his name up? Give me a second.
Connie Mack?
No. Current player that's been on a tear lately. Castellanos.
Oh, yeah. Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos goes, I go up there looking for a pitch in a certain spot, and I just try to hit the heck out of it. He goes, there's no trickery. There's no, technology. I'm not looking at video. I'm going up there and I'm playing baseball.
Yep.
I'm being a baseball player. And, this guy's been a very successful baseball player. So I just think that some of these guys, I think, it's paralysis by analysis, and that's why they're struggling.
They got the day off. Maybe they do a little team film work. Watch Pride of the Yankees. Moving to the W, we were a little short-sighted to see what kind of day Caitlin Clark would have against the New York Liberty over the weekend. We just based this on points. Now, Kurt went with 15. I went with 25. You took the porridge that Goldilocks chose right in the middle of that on 20, and you were correct, sir. 19 points, but the biggest thing was nobody in this whole studio was bold enough to say, A, the Fever were going to win that game, B, Caitlin Clark would have the first triple-double in team history. And
not just team history, first rookie to ever have a triple-double.
And when Sabrina Ionescu did it, I do believe she just had turned 22, and Caitlin Clark well under that by almost a year. So the youngest player, not only a rookie, but the youngest player to get a triple-double in the W. She's pretty good.
She's pretty good.
She's pretty good. And her and Angel are finding their stride. That's what I would say. And I think they're realizing what they have to do in this league in order to be successful. It's not the Big Ten. It's not the SEC, where 9 times out of 10 of those games you can show up, get your shot off, get all the rebounds, and do anything you want. It's not that kind of league. And I think both of them are figuring out just what they're really good at, what their specialties are, where they can get open. Just some of the stuff these veterans have known for a long time, I think these youngsters are picking it up pretty quick.
Well, and I think that in that Fever Liberty matchup, Clark was not good from 3. She was 3 for 12, but she did go over 15 shots. She got to 17. And that's what her coach wants. I want you to shoot minimum 15 times a game and give yourself an opportunity to put a lot of points up there. But Aaliyah Boston, who basically came to her defense on her humility, was like, listen, she had an amazing game. She's not going to tell you that, that triple-double was big time.
Right.
But it was. And so Aaliyah Boston wasn't going to let her slide on, I don't know what to think about that. Dude, that was pretty cool. That's what Aaliyah Boston was basically saying. So, I mean, her teammates have her back now. I don't know if they want to fight everybody that kind of knocks her on her, but, I think I agree with you. The Angel Reese now and all the other rookies, they have an understanding that you got to pay your dues, and it might be a little bit of, bruising and get knocked down, but you get yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you get the respect of your peers.
One thing everyone knows, this show knows, it's soccer. Just go ask our friends over there at the Hartford Athletic when we interview them with the most intelligent soccer questions. We were all right when it came to picking winners once again in the UEFA tournament. You boys picked Spain, which was a very good. And I was like, why are you guys picking Spain? They play the host country, Germany, 2-1, but you guys are like, forget it. We know soccer, all right? And then I picked the Netherlands because old Turkey Turdville, we watched them play, and they weren't much, but they got past. Who was it they beat? I forget. But anyway, Netherlands moves on. Spain moves on. We got games on tomorrow. That is a 3:00 start for Spain versus France, which the France-Portugal game, snooze fest until the PKs at the end. But Spain will take on France on Tuesday, and then Wednesday it will be Netherlands against England. That's your Final Four for the UEFA Championship.
Nice.
We know our soccer, man. Just ask us.
What are we doing the hot dogs?
Nathan's
Not even
hot
close for me.
dog.
I know this is
Wow,
bad. There's
this
a
was-
woman, I think, got 51 dogs now.
Yeah, that was impressive. She broke the female record, I do believe, at the Nathan's hot dog.
See the guy puking?
That was the Lemonade Man,
Yeah.
right? That was the Lemonade Man.
It was the wrong
God.
cup, huh?
Drank too much too quick. So my mother used to always say,
21
don't do that.
seconds, full gallon of lemonade.
Oh,
Came back
21
up just
seconds.
as fast.
Isn't that a rule, though? I thought you had to keep it down.
They allow, you have to keep it down for 10 minutes and then you can go puke.
Ugh,
But that guy, dude, could you turn around? Do you have to stand there and throw up in front of the crowd and the cameras? I almost feel like that was planned.
I was at first when I first saw it, I thought, man, I've been thirsty enough. There may be a day where I could compete in this. And then, like, when I see the reaction, I don't want any part of this. There's so much sugar at one point. Ugh. Ugh.
None of that stuff. Listen, I saw someone, a really close friend of mine, threw up his breakfast all over the table. Nothing really grosses me out after you see that.
Yeah. it doesn't
Eggs
make it-
Benedict all coming back up.
I'm trying to get the new champ's name. I don't want to mess it up. Bertulli, do you guys have it?
It's a hollow win.
I got you. Patrick Bertoletti, 58 hot dogs.
Not even close.
That was
70.
the winning number. Dibs had, excuse me,
44.
you had 44. Kurt had 58. I guess I was the closest, but I went over. I had 60. Patrick Bertoletti, 58 hot dogs in 10 minutes. It was Mickey Sudo who was your women's champ at 51 hot dogs, which is so impressive, man. 51 hot dogs. And
She is not a cheap date. That's a lot of dogs.
totally.
no, but I'd take her out, though.
Yeah,
And
she is a dynamite
it's a
lady.
little arousing, you know?
Dynamite lady.
The only one I've ever seen take a hoagie like that was my mom. That was from Coneheads, by the way.
Oh, it wasn't Barbara?
No.
No.
It's Chris Farley.
I
who's in
know,
Coneheads.
but I was wondering if
Grow up.
Barbara could actually eat the hoagies like that. The Fort Bliss vegan hot dog-a-thon that Chestnut was taking on all the soldiers
Yep.
of Fort Bliss. Now, we were guessing how many vegan dogs he would eat. The one thing we did not calculate, this was in 5 minutes.
Yeah, not 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Right.
So I guess if you double the dogs, Dibs thought 66, Kurt thought 70,
Yeah.
I thought 80. Doubling the dogs, he would have eaten 114 hot dogs. He ate 57 hot dogs, vegan dogs, in 5 minutes. I thought he was going up against just random soldiers. He was going up against a pack of soldiers with their combined total. Was it 4 of them? They didn't even come close.
No.
They didn't
It was
come
half of
close. When you look at the raw dog numbers, 57 vegan dogs in 5 minutes, 58 Nathan hot dogs in 10 minutes.
He's the champ.
He's still the champ,
He's
man.
still the
He's
champ.
still the champ.
Not even close.
Long live the king.
Long live the king.
And I think he sent out a message with that win
Faux show.
that, listen, if I had been there, I would have ate 80 hot dogs.
Multiple fronts as well. Like, those vegan dogs don't look that bad now that Joey Chestnut's taking 57.
I would eat a vegan dog. Listen, I've been
Try
eating
it.
turkey meat for years with my wife.
Try
so
it.
I'm used to turkey burgers now.
I did feel bad for the Nathan's hot dog like aficionados that wear the funny hats and they wear the suits and they do great with their announcements, but there was a huge elephant in the room and everybody knew it.
The champ's not here.
And I feel like the lemonade puke saved the day for the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Yeah, saved the day.
That makes one of us.
It was a story. It was one of
Yeah,
the
not a good one. Not something
Story
that's like, hey, I
nonetheless.
need to tune into this next year.
any press is
It's
good
like, no,
press when it comes to hot dogs.
To me, the contest should end. Mandatory. Shut it down.
No way. Keep it going. End of time.
All right, so now, his vegan company should bring in the champ from Nathan's, let him go against Joey Chestnut.
I think there should be alternate dogs. Like you get a vegan dog and a Nathan dog.
Okay.
And we go alternate.
Tit for tat?
Tit for tat.
The
sir.
hybrid challenge.
Now there will be the
Okay.
Kobayashi.
What about the buns? Are they just straight buns?
I think the buns were the same. That's a good question,
I think
Dibs.
we
What
should
kind
go
of
with,
buns
like,
were we doing with?
You know what? Do you feel like a wheat bun is hard to eat
Yeah,
for the dog?
I do. Whole
Why
grain.
don't we make them do whole
Ugh.
grain buns?
Ugh.
The dogs are the dogs, but all right, let's go with the tougher bun because they wash that thing down. It's barely like
But that's disgusting.
a bun anymore.
Have you ever done a bun or
It's
a piece
disgusting.
of bread that's
I hate
been
that.
dipped in water?
I do like. So I love boiled hot dogs, right? Used to do that a lot when I was single, and I used to steam the bun.
Oh,
where
yeah.
it was soft. I hate a hard bun. So unless I put it on a grill, then that's different. So that, but a watery one, no, those are disgusting.
I wasn't seeing.
I hate
Joey.
watered bread.
He didn't do the bounce like I thought he was going to do the bounce. Didn't need the bounce.
Leo Mazzoni bounced.
Yeah, he wasn't doing it. He was just straight up. It's a great weekend. It's a great
It was
weekend.
I didn't
for
see any
everyone.
video of it. I couldn't find it. Where'd you find it?
Internet.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm doing searching.
All right, I'll find it for you.
All right, we'll get it. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, talk some summer hoops, summer league action, and also talk about the WNBA. We really didn't get into the Olympic teams or even what's his name, Cooper Flagg was playing against the NBA guys over the weekend and stuff, and looking pretty damn decent for a 17-year-old kid. So yeah, we'll talk about some of the other hoop stories that we may have missed over the weekend. We'll be right back on the Rob Dibble Show. Ben Darnell on your afternoon drive on Fox Sports Radio.